Hola, ¿qué tal? Bienvenidos al canal, mi nombre es Belnior y bueno, hoy vamos a continuar con Greedfall. Vamos a seguir la aventura por donde la dejamos ayer. Vamos a hacer de carpinteros. Vamos allá. Serie. Hasta 12 atajos. 12 atajos. What? Vale. Aquí dijo que teníamos que hacer cositas. Vale, vamos a hacer primero a hablar con el charlatán, porque aparece que está supuestamente aquí arriba. Por favor, cógelo todo. Te pillé. Hola, señor.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that's found you. Have you seen the mob that's gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he's the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
Pues aquí vamos a tener un problema, porque me cae bien el alquimista este, tío.
To criticize their methodology, I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons.
Hostia.
To find a remedy to the malachor they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
Ahí
I
está.
ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you are hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, my lady?
Es que lo tengo que arrestar, tío. Si no, a los otros pobrecitos se los van a cargar.
I'm sorry, but
Arrestado.
I don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to Dr. Sahin.
My lady, I beg you to spare me.
I've heard enough. You are under arrest.
How unjust.
No, no era una injusticia, tío. Lo siento. Vale, esto lo tenemos ya. Ah, puedo ir directamente a la embajada. Ah, pues guay. Teletransporte. Coño, anda ya.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
Qué forma de hablar, tío.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say that I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard Tavern.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive, I advise you to hurry.
Governor Burren will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity will soon be joining the island of Tirfredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest present for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
No, espérate tú. No.
Your Excellency.
Y lo de los tíos. Joder, qué forma de hablar, tío.
Now that your affair is taken care of, are you planning on helping the historians I spoke to you about?
We are willing. Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
We owe you our lives. We are eternally grateful.
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Farewell.
Well.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted no one to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Bueno. Vale, pues hemos terminado esto y entonces nos queda encontrar al Constantín, encontrar la forma de mover la carga hasta Tirfadi, investigar esto de aquí, y aquí tenemos otra. Al embajador de Telén. Ah, vale. Ahora tenemos que hablar con el tío este para decirle, verás tú el cachondeo, ¿sabes? Para decirle que, a ver, ¿qué le decimos? Que se nos han escapado los herejes o algo así. Hola, señor. Se nos han escapado los herejes.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much.
Ay, que se peleen entre ellos.
But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
Toma, level 3. Vale. Bueno, pues vamos a seguir. A ver. Esto, por lo que me ha salido antes en un lateral, necesito 4 tacos y tengo para hacer 2 tacos. Así que necesitaría seguir buscando a ver si me dan más cositas. Entonces vamos a ir al almacén este donde está supuestamente el grumete, o los tíos con los que tengo que hablar. Esta es la del grumete, esta es la taberna. Almacenes antiguos. A ver, vamos a ver si no la liamos. Vale, aquí podemos entrar. Vale. ¿Qué hay aquí? Diario de contrabandista. Tengo 2 clientes nuevos. Quieren ir a Alsa y los inquisidores les pisan los talones, ¿no? Creo que puedo meterlos en un barco sin llamar la atención, pero tenemos que andarnos con cuidado. Vale, esto es la otra misión que acabamos de terminar. Ya está terminada. Vale, moneda de oro y un gabán de marinero. Vamos a hablar con esta.
Someone told me that you were a friend of Jonas, the young cabin boy who was gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taking the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Why? I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Vale.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, as far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should.
Vale.
The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guess, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Vale, pues vamos a ir a hablar con el Lauro este, que se supone que está aquí al lado. Ahí está. Espera. Hola.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 death winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Vale.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Vale.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night trying to
Vale.
be skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Vale.
I need to be going.
Strange story this is.
Something isn't right here. I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Vale. Vámonos. Ok. Pues tenemos... Aquí es donde hemos salido de hablar con la muchacha. No hay más materiales ni nada por aquí. Va a seguir robando. Va. What? ¿Qué hace aquí tirado, tío? Vale, entonces tenemos que seguir hacia adelante. Porque aquí está la taberna. Pero lo suyo sería, antes de entrar en la taberna, poder hacer los tacos y terminar con 2 misiones a la vez. ¿Esto qué coño es? Ah, mesa de trabajo. La artesanía te permite mejorar armas y armaduras. La ciencia te permite crear pociones y trampas. Necesitas condiciones para poder usar el taller. Talentos y utiliza ciertas piezas de equipo o compañeros que nos tomen una bonificación. Cada punto de talento te colocan fórmulas nuevas, ahora necesitarás ingredientes. Vale. Entonces, aquí, ¿qué tenemos? Para hacer armas. O para mejorar las armas. ¿Y cómo se mejoran aquí las armas, tío? What the fuck? Vista avanzada. Aquí no podemos mejorarlo, ¿no? Hola. No te vayas, hombre. Vista avanzada. Aquí te pone no, pues no, esto no se puede hacer. Esto, resistencia al veneno y elemental. Ya estás mejor, ¿no? Resistencia elemental y mágica. Y esta no me da, esta me da resistencia elemental 10. Vale, y esta me da 40% de equilibrio, pues estás mejor. 36. Guantes de marinero. Yo llevo esta, me da 21. Esta me da 24. Pero pierdo todo lo... Ah, pero me da uno en artesanía. Ostras, pues esto me puede venir bien ahora, tío. Botas viejas. Vale, aquí puedo hacer pociones y trampas, pero esto no puedo hacerlo porque necesito ciencia. Y aquí puedo hacer cosas de misiones, pero necesito uno en artesanía, pero el de la artesanía si me pongo los guantes estos, sí tengo para hacer para artesanía, ¿no? Entonces tengo que fabricar, creo que 2 eran, ¿no? Vale, he fabricado 2. Pociones de sueño no puedo, porque necesito ciencia. Y esto necesito ciencia, así que esto no hay nada que hacer. Y esto tampoco. Vale. Y ahora... No, hablar no. Se me ha ido la... Me he equivocado, tío. Era aquí. Porque recuerdo que ayer me tocaron unas cuantas de cositas. El espadón este que tiene 198, 128, 140 y 198. Calidad 10, daño a armadura 20. Daño a armadura 20. Y este da generación de furia y ataque furioso. No, porque se quede con este. Mira, este sí. Vale. Ya tiene un casco, tío. Esto, por lo que he estado viendo, tiene 78. Ninguno de estos va a ser mejor. Así que... Y esto tampoco. Con 22, 18 nada. Y las botas yo creo que tampoco va a haber nada. 24, 17, 19, 18, no. Vale, pues ya que estamos, vamos aquí. Vamos a reparar, vamos a hacer de carpintero, como he dicho antes.
The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
Vale.
And there you have it. You'd never guess they were once broken.
Ojalá.
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
Yes, just like new. Or nearly.
That does indeed look like fine work. You know what you're doing.
I would hope. Can you tell me where I can find my cousin now?
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians.
Este se está pasando mucho, tío. Soy un noble. Estamos aquí y me estás hablando como si fuera un cualquierilla que te reviento la cabeza.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pipe? Anything else?
Sí.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Vale. Entonces eso... ¿What? ¿Por qué me dice que hablo otra vez con él?
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
I am looking for a Naut.
Le
A
voy a
young
decir
cabin
esto.
boy who has been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You shouldn't jest. At least I
Dice que está
I
bromeando.
would have noticed. That doesn't hold water. Anything else?
Mira, ahora me ha desaparecido.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Vale, y ahora me... Hostia, a ver, esto es un fallo brutal, tío. Si ya le he dicho que había un tío que estaba buscando, ¿por qué me ha hecho tener que hablar otra vez? No entiendo nada, tío.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
Y este es un gran jugador y está medio muerto, medio ciego y medio...
It's for a
¿Eh?
different reason that I'm
¿Qué haces ahí?
I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
Me estoy poniendo nervioso porque hay un tío ahí detrás. 2 tíos, uno detrás y otro al lado. ¿Esto qué
He
es, tío?
seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive. not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. Needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, my lady, you're in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Taleme embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game.
¿Vosotros dos qué coño queréis?
What would he gain?
Que os reviento yo de aquí ya. Reviento la cabeza,
But what would any wealthy merchant
¿Qué es esto de
in a penniless child?
ponerse detrás mía? ¿Esto qué es? ¿Que corra al aire? Coño, reviento ya. Vale, tenemos una... Encuentra y enfréntate a los secuestradores. Vale. Vale, esto tiene que estar aquí cerquita. Cada vez que me meto por un callejón de esto me aparece entuzado. Por aquí no puedo ir. Por favor, gracias. Déjeme pasar. Gracias, gracias. Déjeme pasar. Tengo prisa. Pensaba que es que claro, con tanto fueguito echando chiquitas y eso, tío.
Might I help you, my lady?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
¿Estás castigada o algo? ¿Contra la pared? Ah, vale, que estás limpiando la pared. Vale, vale. Como todavía has quedado ahí mirando. Vale, le dejo con su trabajo, señora. Que como está usted ahí con mirando a la pared sin hacer nada, pues... Hola, entro por su casa como me dé la gana. Sí. Ahí está. Excelencia, gracias.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help. It concerns a delicate matter. We are looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
¿Cómo que ha vuelto a casa?
But I'm not sure I understand.
What?
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
What? ¿Su hijo? What?
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it is their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a Nort ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
What?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Norts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact... It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Norts wouldn't be the first to recruit your dubious means.
Pues se está poniendo la cosa turbia. ¡Oh! Mira tú. No que me he encontrado aquí sin querer. Porque me he equivocado de camino. No era por aquí. Por favor, por favor. Por favor. Por favor, déjame pasar. Hola. Por aquí. Por aquí. Y... cuero y espina. Munición, mineral de hierro de refinado. Vale, hay que hablar con el capitán Vasco.
Madam, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Sí, ya sé que no podemos irnos sin él.
I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
Ah, pedir ayuda con la mercancía. Ah, es todo lo del Kurt. Bueno, vamos a empezar con este.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families...
Hostia, hace más que oro, lol.
In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
What?
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm in Liz.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates, after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier 4D. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and no stock of manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
Commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office. Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Nords?
Sir de Corsilion is a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
Vale.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child, due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, Casade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord. and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son in an agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance. Via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Vale, ahora tenemos por aquí uno y aquí al lado tenemos la otra y aquí el Constantino Romero, Capitanía del Puerto. Vale, entonces se supone vamos a hacer esta. Tenemos como 3 puertas. Tenemos una puerta aquí. Vale. Tenemos como una puerta aquí. Tenemos una puerta ahí. Aquí dentro hay cositas. Tenemos otra puerta. Prepara una bebida de somnífero, bebida adulterada. Sí, pero el problema está en que nosotros no tenemos alquimia. Vale, por aquí no podemos entrar. Por aquí sí. What? Esa no se ha enterado, Dios. Coño, va a entregar. Sube. ¡Oh! Vale, guay. Venga. Ya. Hijo de Putin. Vale, está caído. ¡Hostia, que hay otro más! ¿What? Hostia, que he fallado, tío. Vale. Y mi pregunta es, ¿por qué no podemos, si ya los hemos matado, por qué no podemos quitarle la ropa, tío? Total. Vale, poción de maná, trampa de veneno. Por aquí no podemos salir. Vale, aquí hay otro cofrecito. Vale. Ya para qué vamos a andar. Y mi pregunta es, ¿dónde está el manifiesto ese, tío? Vale. Capitanía del puerto. Tiene que haber una... Ah, coño, está por aquí, tío. No, pero por aquí hemos subido antes, tío. No hay nada arriba. Aquí es donde hemos matado a los tíos estos. Sí, aquí es donde hemos entrado, ¿no? Aquí no hay nada. Ah, mira, aquí hay otro cofre. Ah, pues sí, pues aquí no habíamos entrado. Y aquí otro cofrecito. Pues mira. Ha venido bien matar a toda la peña esta. Vale.
was the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Vale. Aquí hay recoger llave de la celda del puerto. Y hemos alterado el esto. Las celdas del puerto. Ah, esto, las celdas del puerto. ¿Sabes para qué era esto? Eso hubiéramos como, pero bueno, como teníamos abrir cerradura, eso para haber liberado al contrabandista que habían cogido. Pero ya nos da igual. Pues esto ya lo tenemos hecho, así que. Hola, señor. Lo siento por usted. Vale. Bueno, pues esto está hecho ya.